Hi, you're in Texas, the land of yeehaws and Whataburger.
How did we get here?
About 1,000,000 years ago, about 40,000 years ago, a bunch of people crossed this weird bridge over here. And now they're stuck here. Time to start hunting and gathering. Time to form societies and be obsessed with stars. The Aztecs are sacrificing humans to this big temple. Knock knock, it's Spain. Yo, wait till the king and queen of Spain hear that I found India, said Columbus, not realizing he hadn't found India. Wait, everyone, this isn't India. But there's gold, so they conquered it anyway. Hey, Portugal, the Pope drew this line and said you can't have any territory west of it. He said you wouldn't mind. What the f***? Now everyone is conquering America. Hey, let me get a piece of that, said England, failing to create a colony before finally creating a colony. Hey, look, the Pope's rebellion just happened. Pope's rebellion? Pope's rebellion just happened, and they made a colony along this big river. Then the French made a colony here. The Spanish Catholics tried to set up some missions, but they failed and were abandoned. Here's a map of North America now. We got a lot of land, said the Spanish, but there's still those pesky French in Louisiana. Hi there, I'm Napoleon, and France doesn't need this land anymore, so I'm selling it to the United States. Okay, thanks, bye. Well, that's serendipitous. Now Mexico wants independence. No, said Spain. Yes, said Mexico. No, said Spain. Yes, said Mexico, this time less politely. Okay, said Spain after losing a war. Now Mexico controls this land. But no one lives here, someone said. Well, then allow controlled immigration to encourage settlement, someone else said. And so the neighboring Americans uncontrollably immigrated to Texas. Now they outnumber the Mexicans in the territory nearly 4-1. Hey, the Mexican government is getting kind of corrupt. Now Texas wants independence. No, said Mexico. Yes, said Texas. No, said Mexico. Yes, said Texas, this time less politely. Okay, said Mexico after losing a war. Actually, wait, no, we don't recognize you as a real country. But we won the war. We don't care. And Texas went on to exist without the approval of Mexico. Now they have cotton, and Germans, and slavery. And now they're broke. Hey, America, can we join y'all? Sure, said America. If y'all join America, I'm starting a war, Mexico said. Okay, said Texas, joining America. Then Mexico started a war, and then they lost and gave up even more land. Hey, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I would like to be the president. Hell no, said Texas. A lot of other states felt the same way. Hey, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I'm the president now. Hell no, said Texas, joining this new country for southern states. And then they had a war. The Confederacy lost, and now they have to end slavery. Man, Texas has had a lot of flags ruling over it. You could make an amusement park out of this. Time to integrate Texas back into the Union. Hey, we're fine with that guy being the president as long as he pulls the army out of the South. But racism still exists. We don't care, said the Democrats that controlled Texas at the time. Now Texas had railroads and oil, and somebody started another war. We're gonna stay out of this one. It's got nothing to do with us. But here, have some guns, England. Hey, Mexico, I'll give you $50 if you invade America for me, said Germany. I'll let you keep the land you take. Yo, America, you hearing this? We in the war now. And then they won. Now Germany has to sign this treaty, which France designed to punish them for being mean. I'm sure this won't cause any issues 20 years down the road, guys. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh, now America's depressed. And there's a Dust Bowl? Don't worry, guys, I can fix it, said a guy with a 3-letter acronym for a name failing to fix it. Some guy with a silly mustache just started another war. All right, we're definitely staying out of this one, but you can still have some weapons, England.
You done goofed.
Uh-oh, FDR died, and Japan still won't surrender. Don't worry, I got this, said Truman. Now it's the 1950s, and everyone is afraid of communism. And also there's a drought. Now there's a national debate over whether racism is bad. Look, another guy with a 3-letter acronym for a name just got elected president. I'm gonna go visit Dallas and chill in the car with my wife with the top down, said JFK. Okay. Dallas is a city of hate, someone said. The CIA did it, someone else said. No, it's okay, it was just this communist, said the CIA. Okay, said everyone. I'm sure that won't be a topic of debate 60 years from now. Another guy with a 3-letter acronym for a name has a dream that racism is bad. He's a communist, the FBI said. How do you know? Because we spied... He's a communist. But everyone agreed that racism is bad, so another guy with a 3-letter acronym for a name signed a law that racism is bad. Texas is growing and becoming more Republican. Now America is funding anti-communists to combat communism. Now they're funding terrorists to combat terrorism. Are you sure this won't come back to bite us later on? Someone asked. Nah, I'm sure it's fine, said George W. Bush. Hey, the federal government is really corrupt. Texas should secede, said this guy forming the Texas nationalist movement. Kevin from The Office just became a senator and read Green Eggs and Ham on the Senate floor. America's becoming more divided, so they elected an orange. Kevin from The Office just won re-election to the Senate, and he grew a beard. Hey, the federal government is still corrupt and spending is through the roof, but the economy's pretty good. Now it's 2020, and America has to decide between an orange or a cadaver for who will be the president. The cadaver won. That's a conspiracy theory. That's no fair, said Texas, suing the states that voted for the cadaver. Now there's a vaccine for COVID, so we can all go back to work. America's getting more divided. Hey, the federal government is really corrupt. Texas should secede, said this guy, reminding everybody that the Texas nationalist movement exists. Property taxes are really high. Houston just added 12 new lanes to I-45.